going down, dude? So, just going through the wake and falling short and stuff, and fucking awesome, dude. Shit sounding really fucking great, dude. I'm really happy. There's a few things here and there that I'm gonna bring up that are really small, really, but both these songs are getting pretty close vocally as far as I'm concerned. They fucking sound awesome. You're doing a great fucking job, dude. This is gonna be badass. So anyway, I'll start with the wake. I'll just do them in one video because there's not a whole lot that I'm even gonna say. The wake, the melody, the higher part that you did is awesome, but I can barely. It's really low in the mix, like so low that I can't even really tell what you're doing. So I'm sure it's awesome, but I just can't hear it. So all three times that's just gotta get turned up a little bit because you can't really hear the higher harmony, even though I know it's there. You can kind of hear it, but it needs to be louder. That's just mix, which doesn't really matter, but I would like to hear it a little better. That's that. Go through. I know you try to sneak it in here and there, but dude, I just don't think it needs the growl, the oh, too gone to be. It just. I'm not saying that you might never, that you could never do anything like that, but it just isn't needed in this song. It just kind of, you know, it just doesn't need it. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's. I'll just say my vote is to take it out. I just don't really like it. I don't think it's necessary. Whatever. Then the only other thing to do. That's it. Nothing. So then the only thing I was gonna say is you go to the chorus. When you do that on pretty much all three of the courses, it seems like you're not really hitting the wake as hard as you did in the demo. And I don't mean hard, but like it just seems like you're not pushing as hard as it should be. I think it should be a little bit more intense. I'm hoping that it's not because you're worried about like overdriving the mic, because I hope it's set up where you're in all the vocals where you're fucking going as hard, not as hard as you can, but as hard as you want to go. Because I really hope you don't calm it down for the peak thing, because fuck that, dude. You got to be unbridled, fucking whatever you're feeling. That might not even be the case. I'm sure you probably got that locked down. But just that part, the way comparatively, like the demo is this. This is the demo. You know. It just seems a little bit like you're putting a little bit more balls on it. This is the new one. Just seems like you're not putting as much balls into the wake, and I think it might be cooler just a little bit more in the wake, a little bit more, and that's pretty much in all three of them. I'm sure you did it on purpose, but I'm just throwing that out there as I think it sounded better when you lost in the wake, you know, just more intense. I think that's the hope. People are like, you know, so that's obviously just an opinion, but I'm just throwing it out there. And, right there, you have like a different voice going on, my suffering, my puzzling. I think it might be a little cluttered, because then you have that extra voice going, my lust for all that's insane, which is cool on those tails, because then you say, you know, the wake that I made, that's cool, but I think that my suffering, my puzzling doesn't necessarily need a different voice. It just seems like maybe there's too much shit happening. Another way to lose life, still I'm not breathing. So in my eyes, it keeps the light away. Right here, I just think my suffering, my puzzling, my lust for all that's insane. Like I like that extra, my lust for all that's insane. That's cool, man. Okay. That little line in the quicksand sinking, it's not bad at all, but I kind of like the way in the demo you did it was a little bit more sharp. You were like in the quicksand sinking, like you kind of made it more staccato, like, and it just kind of had more to it, like. That's the new version. The old one was. I think I'd stuck in the quicksand sinking. It makes it like staccato and sick compared to. It's not bad. I mean, I could live with it, but I just noticed it was like. I think it's closer to the quicksand, like a little bit more intense. I don't know, just something that stuck out to me. So that is something. Let's see. Let's see. What's that? Oh yeah, and then it's just same thing when it hits. I just think when you go lost in the wake, it could be a little bit more intense all three times, all three choruses. I'm pretty sure you purposely did that, but I think it could be a little bit more intense. So that, and then I was just gonna say, dude, it's awesome. That fucking little breath thing you do here. Right here. Sick. All I was gonna say is, make sure that's doubled. I can't tell if it's doubled, but because those are the kind of things you can pan and make sound really cool. It sounds like it's a single track, maybe not though. If it's two, that's cool, but if not, double it. I love that. Dude, it's fucking awesome. The first time I heard that, I was like, fuck yeah, dude. It's so, the little details are what makes it cool. Sick. But make sure that's doubled if it's not. That's pretty much it, dude. And again, in the third chorus, the wake, same thing if you decide to go heavier, or not heavier, just more intense. And then I guess that's really it. The very last thing I think is still a mixed thing with the harmonies. The high one needs to come up. It's hard to hear exactly the layers. I think it's pretty right, but I think it's pretty close. So whatever. That's all I gotta say about that. And then I'll just go to Falling Short because there's not much to say in this one. Falling Short, just in general, not a big. I mean, it means nothing in the real scheme, but the vocals are really low in the mix that you sent, so it's kind of hard to hear. The guitars are the whole thing's way louder, definitely the guitars. So it's kind of hard to hear everything really intensely, but I know you're killing it. The only shit I had to say about that, was the part where it comes, when it goes into the soul section, where it's it all comes back in the end. That whole part when it goes into the soul, it comes back in the end. It's awesome, but the two voices are a little. I don't think it might just be the mix, but I don't think they're doubled that tight. I didn't have the session open. I guess I'll just open it just to show you, even though you probably know what the fuck I'm talking about. But just when it goes into the solo, when it all comes back in the end, that whole melody, it's awesome and it sounds great, and what you're doing is great. It just it seems like the two voices are not as tight as they could be. That little line, and they're both awesome, but it just sounds like you can hear the two voices. I think one's a little off from the other. I don't know if it's in pitch or timing. They don't sound tight. So maybe it's a mixing thing. Maybe one of them could be redone. I don't know. It just that one stands out as not super tight of a double. And then let's see. Oh, the only other thing I was gonna say was in the talking part, or whatever, not talking part after the solo, this part. This whole thing. talking part. You said you didn't like it. I think it might still be cool. Maybe if you put it like much lower in the mix. Like right now it's pretty up front. If you put it way lower, like literally exactly what you have, I'd like to hear it with just lower because I think I think that section definitely needs something bringing it, locking it in at the bottom. I don't know how to. I'm just fucking stupid terms trying to make my thoughts come out. But I think it'd be cool. Just try mixing it lower, because I think it would. I think it does work. Because you were saying you didn't like it, but I don't like it exactly how it is, but I think it could work. So that's the one thing I have to say. Then one thing. Cool breath going into that too. That's awesome. I like all that breathy shit and all those extra things you're doing. I think that adds a lot. I like that. But anyway. Yeah. So anyway, sorry. This time I wasn't as intense. I've been doing bass shit all day, and my mind's kind of fried right now. It's been a bassist. A lot of times been on bass. Anyway, so yeah, dude, fucking awesome. Honestly, that's like fucking such a little amount of shit. Great. I can't wait to hear the rest of the shit you're doing. That's it, man. Talk soon. Fucking gonna be awesome.